Hello, everybody, and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports. Heartbreak for the Lions, who've gone down to Pumas 34 points to 27 after mounting what was almost the comeback of the tournament today, which in the second me is not that impressive, but it actually was pretty impressive because this is a Lions side which looked very awful in the first half, got hammered by the Western Province last week against a Pumas side which absolutely decimated the Bulls. And so you kind of actually thought it was almost going to be a long day at the office for the Lions, and the early stages certainly did make it seem like that. But they then clawed their way back before throwing it away in the final moments. Pretty heartbreaking. I suppose, there are positives in terms of getting a bonus point for 4 tries, coming within 7, so you'll take 2 points out of it. But really should have won that game, to be honest. Morgan Isaac's missing a conversion in the 77th minute, and then the Lions, and then dropping the ball to a scrum, and then Pumas scoring it from it. So frustrating. In terms of how the game unfolded, and before we look at that, please do smash a like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Isaac's got the first points on the board with a penalty in the 15th minute before Diego Apollos went through a brilliant set move off the back of the scrum. Jimmy's thrown out special. Fantastic little offload from Ali Ngajima. Him and Diego Apollos, for me, are the most exciting centre pairing in this competition right now. So much fun to watch both of them play. Then Devin Williams, opportunistic. So the Lions had a scrum. The ball came loose, terrible offload from Morgan Isaacs, who either has moments of brilliance or moments of sheer horror. And the ball was picked up very well from Apollos. Quick offload to Devin Williams, who then had the pace to go over 14 points to 3, and then 17 points to 3 with a penalty in the 34th minute. So the Lions trading by 14 at half time. They came out swinging, to be fair. That first 12 minutes, they were all over the Pumas. They had a try disallowed. They were putting pressure on. Eventually, they managed to get over for their first try to make it 17 points to 10. However, the Pumas hit back almost immediately through for sheer 22 points to 10. Then Jared Keynes went over, this time his try actually standing in the 62nd minute, 22 points to 15. Another kick missed by Morgan Isaacs, which is uncharacteristic of a player. He does kick very well. But once again, corner 3 then going over, hitting back. And the Lions just kept coming back. And 12-point advantage once again. But then bang, Isaacs over. And then bang, Hansen over. 74th minute, an actually an intercept, a pretty poor moment from Brandon Thompson. And the Lions, 27-27 with a kick to go. Morgan Isaacs missing it, and all we're thinking, well, there's the draw. Off the kickoff, ball goes straight to his hands, bang, spills out, they get the scrum. A couple of phases after that, they get a penalty advantage, they then go over through Diego Apollos, who was fantastic, by the way. And that was really that. If you look at some of the stats, it does show you the Lions are up against it. Territory-wise, a lot better in the second half. The Pumas did dominate territory possession. However, the Lions did have more of the ball. But this is where the Pumas are so good. 4.4 points per entry to the 22. Lions at 4, which is pretty good as well, to be fair. The set pieces, I thought the Lions were probably better. They didn't lose a single line-out. 100% line-out from them. 80% scrums. I thought the Lions actually had the upper hand to come scrums. 91% success rate of the Lions for the Pumas. If you look at the attack, for example, though, the post-contact meters for the Pumas, this is where it's very impressive. 304 meters to Lions, 177, almost twice that. More passes, more carries, more line breaks. It's a very innovative, very well-disciplined and well-drilled team. Turnovers 1, 4 from the Lions, 1 for the Pumas. Turnovers lost, 15 from the Pumas, 10 from the Lions. 10 penalties conceded by the Pumas, 6 by the Lions. Pumas defense is impressive. They made 117 tackles and missed just 12 at 91%. The Lions less impressive with 102 tackles made, missing 21. And then, the kicks when it comes to the conversion stuff. Just one of those days really where I think Morgan Isaacs would mostly have nailed both those two, but sometimes pressure does things to a player. In terms of individual players, I thought that if you look at the two team sheets, for example, or let's look at some of the most carries with Devin Williams with 10, Edwin Swart with 9, Jade Sturgeon with 8, Diego Apollos and Lindy Masenge making 2 line breaks. Tackles completed, Ruben Schoolman 14. Francois Clements, very underrated player in my opinion, 18 tackles there. Ali Ngajima I thought played really well. If you look at some of the other big tacklers, corner 3 getting through a lot of work, Ruben Delport getting through a lot of work. Line breaks, I thought Diego Apollos just looked a different breed, and he's a youngster. I think he's just 21 years old, and I tell you what, I think a lot of the big teams will be watching him out. Because I think that I think he's going to be in high demand. 22 years old, sorry, 23 this year. Very exciting player, and I think he's going to be one to watch out over the season. Please do smash like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steven. I'll chat to you soon.